Okay, it's working. Alright. I'm trying to, like, work this for this game because I don't know if it'll work my... Hold on, guys. I'm, like, trying to get this to work. Alright. La da dee da da. Done. Desktop audio, display, capture, followers. Why is this not working? Hello? 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 Okay. Control Alt R. It's supposed to be the quick key to getting it working. G. G. Full screen. Alright, then capturing. Nope. Len. G. God damn it. So it is working. So it is in fact working. I am just... Okay then. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lynn here. Alright, I want to actually see if it... Channel... Alright. Control R. Welcome, everyone. We're gonna be doing something weird. Well, nothing I've done has been consistent at all today. At all. Last week I did Spectre Knight, the second in 3 DLCs of Shovel Knight rather than Shovel Knight. Oh. Anyway. Today we're doing something called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. It is a roguelike game. It is a roguelike where the goal is to descend this dungeon and grab the Orb of Zot. And then take it from its tomb and leave with it. Leaving is also going to be the last stretch of the game, supposedly. Anyway, it is typically an extremely hard roguelike, but we're gonna be little bitches, cause you know why? The browser. I am playing this game on its browser. No. I'm playing this on a downloadable client rather than a browser from usual. And the thing about the difference between that is you got this option called choose game seed. And the thing with about choose game seed is you can save a seed to a certain game and you can just keep playing that same level over and over and over again and essentially plan a route about that. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm a complete little bitch. A lot of people here have no idea what Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is. I bet you. However, I am going to sort of guide you to it. Guide you in what I know while playing the same seed. Hopefully to beat the game. I have never done that before. So let's hope I can do it now. Now the first thing you will do is create your character. You can pick your species first. You've got the simple races, the Hill Orc, Minotaur, Merfolk, Gargoyle, Draconian, Halfling, Troll, and Gnoll. You got the immediate, which is humans, kobold, demon spawn, centaur, spriggan, tengu, deep elf, orc, deep dwarf, gnoll. And then you have the advanced stuff. Vine stalker, vampire, demigod, formicide, naga, octopod, Velid, Brachy, and Mummy. And then we have we have these. These are the classes. If you hit space, you can swap it. You can pick your classes first rather than your species. By the way, the entirety of this game is mostly worked on your computer, and it's got a fucking obtuse, like, like you have a fucking obtuse control scheme because it's not gonna. First off, when you walk, you don't use the WASD keys nor the arrow keys. You use the number pad. You use the fucking number pad to walk. And the reason for that is that it offers you diagonal movement. It will give you that free range. So, enough of that. Here's the warrior classes. You've got your fighter, gladiator, monk, hunter, and assassin. Adventurer class are the artifactor and wanderer. So I can go with random equipment and skills. Then you have the zealots, which are the berserker, abyssal knights, chaos. In this game, you will be playing. There will be gods, which will be a contributing factor for later on in the game. And the zealot classes are ones that start off with classes. Berserkers will start with Trog, which is a magic-hating god that specializes in mostly combat-oriented skills. They'll give you a Berserk Rage class. The Abyss Knight worships Longu, and the Chaos Knights follow Zom. I have not played Longu or Zom. Longu is a typically rare god to find in comparison to Zom, but I've never played Zom because he's kind of a random. His shtick is that he's completely random. Sometimes he'll just fuck you over. Sometimes he'll greatly benefit you. So, enough with the zealots. We have the warrior mage. We've got the skulls, the transmuters, warpers, arcane marksmen, and enchanters. And then we have the pure mage builds, such as wizards, conjurers, summoners, necromancers, fire elements, fruit elements, and venom mage. Now then, I'm going to pick. Now then, whatever class combination with your species is going to kind of affect the affinity you have with certain skills. So, this is what I'm going to. And typically, you don't really want to. When you're starting out, you usually want. It's recommended that you take simple classes, such as the Minotaur. I'm going to be doing a Minotaur Gladiator because I'm still relatively a noob. By the way, when you pick a species, there will be these highlighted ones. You can just pick any other classes, but these are the ones that are going to be the best, like, best show this class. Like, I mean, like, the best fit for a Minotaur are going to be these highlighted classes, typically. But I'm going to do a Gladiator. A Gladiator is someone that will have, typically will have will typically have leather armor and a weapon of their choice and if you picked a fighter may have better gear than a gladiator, but they also have throwing nets. Throwing nets are going to be the most important thing are going to be a really useful thing to have in the early games. So I'm going to pick a war axe as my first, and now we're going to finally load up. As I said before, this is a saved seed I've had, and I've been kind of planning around, kind of been using this seed for the majority of my game. Now then, first thing I'm going to do is hit M, and then we got all these skills. This is what I usually do at the first. The reason why I'm doing this is that training in this game, grinding in this game, usually involves this. And in this game, you see these little numbers here. You have the levels, you have your current levels, which is, for me, maces are my highest level in terms of the weapon skills I have. And then we have the training. And training is the amount of XP is what's going to be allocated to those skills. So in this case, I've got 39. So 39 XP is being allocated to my axes. If I pick capital B, I can put all of it into axes. So it will it will level up faster by doing that. Now, aptitude is just your affinity with these weapons, which determines how fast they'll grow. The reason why I'm showing you this is because the first thing I'm going to do is allocate my XP into two skills. The axes and armor. This will do. This will do fine. Yeah. That way, I'm going to be running with this axe for the majority of the game, because I'm going to be an axe-wielding Minotaur. Well, I just killed an enemy. By the way, you don't kill enemies in this game by hitting any bunnies. You just walk up to them and hope they die. That is how you kill things in this game. Okay, we've got a pack of jackal and a rat, which should be fine for me. There. You can't... By the way, in this game, you have a hunger meter. So, you need to eat food regularly to survive. And I am cutting up the raw meat of monsters I kill, to sort of keep me from losing meat, because you don't really have a lot of food in this early run of the game. And remembering from this instance, you don't get a lot of food until we get to later in the game. Now then, so I'm going to be cutting up raw meat, and eating that to sort of satiate myself until I get some proper rations. Rations fill you up more and are generally much more satisfying to your monster. To your character, I mean. Anyway, this is a trap. If I jump on that, I'll be teleported somewhere randomly in the world. Thankfully, I didn't travel that far with that one, but it could have transported me to somewhere else. Anyway, we're just gonna be what I'm going to try to do is just clear out this floor of the first floor of the dungeon. Typically, I'm just going to be, the way I'm going to do this is kill all the enemies and clear out a floor. That way, I don't have to face these enemies later in case I want to go back up a certain floor for something else, like a shop or something else. Or if I'm dead, if I'm almost dead, I can run up run up stairs, and if you hit, as I said before, the number pad is your movement. So 8 is forward, 6, oh shit, let's kill this guy. By the way, kobolds are not edible in this game. Anyway, if I hit 8, this will move me forward. If I hit 2, it will move me backwards. 4 and 6 are left. And 7, 9, 1, and 3 are your diagonal movements. But 5 is a button, a wait button, which will essentially skip a turn. Every time you're moving counts as a turn. And all of them, so yeah. However, if I hit Control 5, every time you wait, you get some health back because you have a base. Because I have a base my HP regen is 8. Is like 0.08 per turn. So I'll get 0.08 health back per turn. But you can speed that up by hitting Control F, and it will just heal you up until you're either full or something happens. Something else happens. Got cockroach. So, yep. Kobolds. I usually want to kill the monsters in a floor because they will give me XP, valuable XP, which will make my character stronger. Alright then, there. I think that's all the monsters in there. Now then, if you hit O, you can activate auto exploring, which will cause your character to move automatically until it like finds something. In this case, I found a monster and some potions. Alright then, that's everything in this game. Now then, like we said before, we found some potions. Oh wait, that's quiver, not quaif. You can drink in this game. You will find a common drop you will find are potions and scrolls. And as you can see, you don't know what these scrolls and potions have effects to them. However, as you can clearly see, you have no idea what the effects are. And because of just this, the potion and scrolls are essentially unknown to me until I use them. Now, if I hit E, I use the scroll. As you read the scroll labeled garbled bullshit, it crumbles to dust. You feel blessed for a moment. It's a scroll of remove curse. Thankfully, well, not really. I knew this wouldn't happen. Sometimes you'll find scrolls that will give you positive benefits, negative benefits, or just do absolutely nothing to you. But in the case, because I'm playing on a saved seed I've been keeping myself, there won't be any problems for me. However, if this were a random seed, what I would typically do is that I would read the scrolls first until I get to a certain scroll. Oh, hold on. Let's save the rest of that for later. Let's kill the snake. Alright then. Now then, we got some piece of armor. If you hit I, you get to the inventory. Right now, I am currently wearing leather armor. Leather armor has a very low base, can protect you very low. It has a +3 in armor, and it can be enchanted with a scroll of enchant armor to a +3. However, it also has something called an encumbered rating. Encumbered rating weighs you down, and weighing you down affects you in certain ways. For example, it makes, for example, it makes it harder for you to cast spells and successfully cast spells. Sometimes they'll fuck up. It'll make it harder for you to dodge. So be considerate of what kind of armor you're going to be wearing, depending on the kind of build you're playing with. As for me, I'm going to put this on because I'm going to be playing a heavy, tanky character that just soaks up damage and attacks. Will soak up damage and attacks, typically. Now then, as I said before, the reason why I choose to read scrolls, focus on the scrolls first before I drink any potions, because the scrolls, the negative effects you get are temporary minor things in comparison to a potion, and eventually you will find something called a scroll of Identify. A scroll of Identify. And what a scroll of Identify eventually does is, as its name says, it will identify what the thing you target is. So it will tell you what a scroll can do, what a potion can do. Identify scrolls are a common drop typically, which is also another reason why I picked them. And when you have a scroll of Identify, you can eventually use them on your potions to pick out the more dangerous. Come on, I wanted to aggro you. Yes, rat. Alright then, we're gonna be. I know what's up ahead. We're gonna be up with a tough boss. This guy is called Sigmund the Dreaded, and he's typically a hard opponent to fight as your first guy. He's usually a rookie crusher. However, the reason why I picked a gladiator over a fighter, fighters have better, like I said before, fighters have better gear, better armor, you get a shield and an axe, and you get a potion of might, I think. However, gladiators have something else that's also important, which is throwing nets. This is what happens when you use a throwing net. It pins it down and they can't attack you, leaving them vulnerable enough for you to kill them. So right now I got a boatload of XP by killing Sigmund. I've increased my axe levels increased. Good. Do I get I got my throwing net back. I don't really want to use any of his gear. Scythes typically suck, and he only has a robe. Like I said, I'm focusing on a really heavy build. Alright, that soaks up damage. Alright then. So, typically when I'm in the earlier throwers, I will just hit auto travel and then recklessly fight. If you hit tab, you can automatically fight someone very recklessly, which should help speed things along. Come on. There's a bat. There we go. Nope. Did I get it yet? No. Yes! Okay. What? Oh. You're in the way. Gotcha. Alright. This is a scroll of Identify. Scrolls, like I said before, scrolls of Identify tell you, hidden scroll, unveil, hidden, tell you, identify whether or not what a scroll or a potion is, essentially. We're gonna use this on this glowing cyan potion because it has some. Because I know what this does. It gives you a potion of degradation. Over here on the side, you have your stats. These are mostly stats related to the current gear you're wearing, and these are your base stats. These stats, the actual like physical stats you do. So strength, you have strength, which mostly affects close range combat skills. You have your intelligence, which affects your magic skills, and you have your dex, which focuses more on your like speed related skills. Short blade, dodging typically. And then you have AC, which is your armor count, your EV is your avoidance, and SH is your shields. Right now I don't have a shield, so it's 0. I typically have higher EV than AC because gladiators are mostly focused on dodging rather than anything else, but that will change as I get better armor and more AC. Armor affects your AC to an extent, as well as dodging, but like I said, I'm focusing more on armor and soaking up hits. Now then, what a potion of degradation does is if I drink this, it will decrease my base stats. My base stats. So if I hit and there is no way to fix it other than levels. Just leveling him out of those debuffs. So I'm gonna drop that potion. Because fuck that. This game is... You'd never want to drink... Typically, potions of degradation do not have any benefits to you whatsoever. Wait. That worm... I need his flesh. I need to eat his flesh. Alright. Now, Crazy Yif is another unique boss like Sigmund, who wields... If we hit X and then hit V, you can find out some stats about him. So Crazy is a withered old gnoll with a long silvery beard, wielding a quarterstaff and wearing a cloak. He looks like the figure of a mythology. Wait, is his beard held on his ears with hooks? Typically, what makes Yif, we're gonna call him Yif, Crazy Yif, dangerous is that he wields a quarterstaff of chaos, which every time hits dishes out a random effect. Sometimes that's poison, sometimes that's confusion. Bunch of random effects that we currently cannot deal with now because all I have is 2 potions that... I'll just tell you now. This pink potion is a flight potion, and this emerald potion are 2 heal wounds potions. Heal wound heals you, but they do not cure status effects, so this guy could fuck me over at the moment if I'm not careful. But we're gonna fight him for the XP and the cloak he drops. So let's bank. Got it! You see how powerful these throwing nets are? They make him basically putty in your hand. So I'm gonna put on that cloak. From what I understand, cloaks protect you from corrosive damage, but this also has a poison-resistant enchant, which is why I want it, because we're gonna need it for later. And I also put on some gloves to just give me some better AC. Now then, where's the nearest stairs? Okay, go this way, and this way. This way, actually. There, some stairs. Bat, give me your food. Let's eat that to satiate my hunger. Kill the Quacken, which is supposed to be some cat, I think. So right now, we're doing fine. But I believe in this floor, like I said, there will be some rare enemies afoot. Like unique enemies similar to Sigmund and Crazy Yif. Ah! Actually, there's this guy. an orcs. Orcs typically follow in packs, but this guy right here is an orc wizard wielding a +2 dagger of venom, which, if I'm not careful, could fuck me over. Come on. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm guessing while in the middle of this fight, I'll explain to you something. When you reach 3 levels, every 3 levels, you get the option to pick a stat to increase your attributes in. What typically whatever build you focus on, you're gonna focus on one particular stat. Like I said, I am going to be a tanky character, so I want to focus on strength. And I will invest all my XP into strength. There. Killed the orc wizard. And I'm gonna get back that. And before I wait, I want all the, like, food. All the, like, flesh here. And I'm gonna wait to heal back up. Alright. Did I get any? Awesome, I got some identify scrolls. Oh yeah, items are also unidentifiable. And sometimes, I'm gonna put on this ring. Sometimes they'll give you neat, like jewelry will give you neat effects. They don't really do anything for your AC, but they'll give you effects. So I just put on 2 rings that give you protection against cold and fire. At the moment, I can only wear 2 rings and a necklace. That is all I can wear. That's all I will ever wear unless I somehow am mutated. Oh yeah, we'll get to mutations later. Anyway, what makes it dangerous is that sometimes you'll get a cursed item, and a cursed item, you can't remove a cursed item once it's cursed. You have to. Earlier we found a scroll that said remove curse. We have to use a remove curse to get rid of the item before we can take it off. And sometimes that's not bad. Like, if I put on a +0 pair of gloves that are cursed, it's not going to affect me all that much. But if that were like a -2 instead of a +0, it's going to it's just going to decrease my stats rather than help me. Okay. Scale mail. I know one of these guys has chainmail, which is the next upgrade to my... There it is. To my armor. I'm going to put that on. And we're going to be rocking that for a couple of floors until we get to the next level. Alright then. So we're going to explore. Kill you. Kill you. Yeah, this is basically what a Minotaur... The basis of a Minotaur... Gladiator can do is that early on they're really good. They won't struggle much in the early floors. It's when we get to the later floors that we actually start to fuck up. Oh, you hear that, guys? You hear the sound of rushing water. Now then, in the dungeon, let's go and find where this goes. There are things called branches. Branches are just dungeons, mini dungeons inside the big dungeon, and they are important because they'll become a major importance to us later in the game. Because for stuff that's vital for this game. A key component to, like, getting to the Orb of Zot that we're trying to get. Now, however, this is a 1-floor timed dungeon. Meaning, if I didn't enter it within the allotted time, this would be closed for me for the would be permanently closed for me. I could not enter it later. So I had to, like, make this my priority. And typically, these dungeons will have monsters, but also items. Sewers will typically have potions and scrolls. Just something small, nothing else. Oh, I'm starving. Didn't notice that. Alright then. If you're starving, you can't auto-travel, they will tell you eat something now. Now then, over here down this hallway that we can't access because of the because of the deep water over here. I'm gonna take a potion of a flight and get over here because there's more scrolls and items here. Oopsie. Accidentally forgot. I was supposed to hit A instead of whatever I hit. Anyway, there we go. We got ourselves some gold. I think that's all there is in this place, so we're going to leave. Awesome. Anyway, we're gonna leave. Now, once you leave a dungeon, it closes, so I can't go back in there in case I missed anything. But I think we got everything that was in there. There were those two ends, but like if I would have to waste more potions of flight in order to get over there because it's just deep water. Here's a shop. Now, shops will have a varying. It will just have whatever is here. For example, we have some like enchanted branded stuff. This might be just an enchanted sword. This is guaranteed to be branded in some ways, just like this bow, but we don't have the money for it. So we're just gonna, there we go. Kill the orc. Here's another shop. When you're auto-traveling, you default to the shop, so I usually just do it to just get it over with. Now then, here's another, yeah, this entire floor just has shops in it. Now then, a nifty feature I'm going to show you is if you hit the uppercase letter associated, in this case it's F, it will highlight this and like memorize it in a list. These two potions are potions of might. I think I have a potion of might on me right now, but I'm gonna memorize those because I don't have enough money to get all the potions here. So if I hit the $, it will show you a list of all the like highlighted items you've had in shops. And if I hit, hold on, let's get some distance. And if I hit A, it will auto travel me to that. It will automatically travel to that shop. And there's also, this is the total amount of gold I need for these two items. And so if you had enough money for, let's say there's a cool sword or some potions you want here, you can get them. But you don't have the gold for it yet. You can just highlight those and then get them later. I want to be careful because there is a unique monster here called Edmund, and he's wielding a drain mace with a drain weapon. Here's another potion shop. I want this curing for later, the haste, the might, and the heal wounds. I think that's all I want from here. The degradation, you're never going to want a degradation potion. Actually, sometimes you'll want to buy a degradation if you haven't identified a potion of degradation yet, you can buy it here and it will identify it. So that way you can sort of just cut the middle, so you can just kind of avoid, instead of wasting a scroll of identify, you can just waste a scroll of, like, you can just waste some money and get it, and you won't have to worry about it later. Alright then. Now then. There's this. These caged areas will usually have the ghost of dead players around, and those players will be the strongest here, but they will have evocable items, which are magic items you can use later. Like this lightning rod will, if I use it, it will shoot out lightning. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not here for the lightning rod because in every time I've run this game, I've never once used evocables. Actually, that might be the reason why I've not completed it. Fuck it. Anyway, evocables. You see this evocation skill? You need to have a high enough evocation skills to use magic items. But I'm gonna still do this because this guy here can't really do much for me. And he's just easy XP. Come on, motherfucker. There, he's dead. Okay. Got the item. I'm just gonna get this. Fuck it. The reason why I've avoided it till now is because there is a limit to how much items you can store. Like right up here. And so eventually I just kind of don't bother with evocables so that saves on item space. Yeah, let's just do that. Fuck evocables. Like, alright then, ladies and gentlemen. This is something I just recently learned. You can, in this game, you have an auto pickup system. And, you've seen before that sometimes there'll be some green highlighted shit on the ground. Like here. The green border here. This means it will automatically pick it up. So instead of like saying Control G or capital G, I'll just automatically pick it up and it will just save you some time and turns. However, if I pick this, I can automatically remove shit from this game. Like, I can remove stuff from the auto pickup list. So in this case, I want to remove all wands. I will not be able to automatically pick it up, which means I will no longer have to like clutter my inventory with the wands, and we get to a fair number of wands later. Anyway, here's an armor shop. I used to would save up for these armor sets, and they're good, but not long. If I can survive long enough, we will eventually meet. We'll find better armor. See, that is one of the unique monsters in this floor. There are two. So, come on. Ah, I died! Welp. It was a nice run. It was an okay run. But we're gonna do it again. Gonna do the same thing. We're gonna see if we can try to get back to where I was. Now, I was kind of slow on this because I was trying to guide you guys through it. But now we're gonna try to speed it along. Capital B, E. Since we're here, I want to show you a quick key. Now then, in weapons. This is my axe, my current axe. It's a military axe with a long haft and a single-bladed head. The base accuracy is +0. The bigger typically axes, most games, all weapons have their own strengths and weaknesses. Axes they have poor accuracy, but they have a unique ability called cleave, which allows them to hit adjacent enemies. Hit all enemies adjacent to the wielder. Typically, they're good if you're covered in crowds, but you never want to be crowded for too long because you can die. We got every weapon in this game has their own strengths. Spears have a unique ability where they can extend. So right now I can only attack people that's right in front of me. right here, but if I picked extend, I could hit there. And sometimes, like for example, if there was a monster here and I was here, I could still hit him with the extend. However, there's another thing we need to take notice, and that is the base attack delay. So, that is how long it will take before an attack hits. In this case, 1.5 turns. However, we need to read this line. This weapon's minimum attack delay is 0.7. That means we can. That means as we that is the lowest it can ever go, and it is reached at skill level 16. Right now we are at 3.6. But if we reach 16, we have reached the minimum attack delay. But if you hit, which will make it a better way, which will make it better. If you hit S, it will assign, it will mark it. It will make it so you only use. It will set it to a skill training. That, and when it hits 16, it will shut it off. It will do that. Right now, let's see if that took it off. Nope. Good. So, let's try to just like speed through this. Nope. Alright. Take that. Take you guys. I'm gonna keep hitting 0. Keep hitting O. Keep hitting O. Sometimes I'll do that and just keep hitting O until I can get through this floor. I'm gonna try to like get back to our floor. So I'm gonna hit O and tab for a couple times. Okay. There's some monsters. Here's another monster. Hobgoblin. Rat. And then there's this. I'm gonna heal. And I'm gonna put my attribute to strength. And we're gonna kill these guys that are behind the here. We're gonna clear the floor out because we need the gilded ring. This gilded ring it's a protection of cold. That might be useful for later for another timed dungeon. Alright, we're done. Let's go down a floor. Where this will leave me. So lead me here. This is the protection against cold, fire. Die. Is this? I kind of want to be careful. Because I don't want to. Because Sigmund's still here. There's some rations. Kill you. Oh yeah, I'm poisoned. Poison does what you think poison does, damn it. I'm not gonna bother explaining it to you. Give me that glove. Give me the ring mail. This will lead me to Sigmund. There, he's dead. But I'm confused. Confusion, you have no control of your character, okay? But I lost that net. So I'm down to 2. Okay, that's all the, like, dangerous people in this place, except for Yif. Crazy Yif. Cut you up. But thankfully, like, he's locked behind that door and he will not get out. So I can just clear this place out. Kill him. Cut up his corpse. Grab the cloak. Get back my shit. Put you on drop. That. And you know what? Do that. Do I have any wands? I have you. This is called stair dancing, where you move up and down stairs, and it essentially acts as a fun. Essentially, monsters can follow you upstairs, but not all of the monsters, just whoever's near you. Fucking die. Alright, that takes care of you. Like, I think you're the hardest enemy on this floor. There. Which probably isn't. I've. Aggravating thing. Okay. Kill you. Kill you. Get your chainmail. Yeah, the chain. Sadly, the ring mail does not last me long because it. The next floor, I find chainmail, which is better. But the thing is, I need that chainmail to fight the orc because the orc usually ends up killing me with. If I only have ring mail. If I only have the leather armor. If I'm like careful, I could try to sneak. Anyway, that takes care of that. We're back on the floor we were before. Awesome. Alright then. Here's some gold. Go down here. Die, all of you. Give me your flesh. Die. I really just want to get back to where I was, which is one of the most aggravating things is just to climb back down, which like 9 out of 10 times I'll succeed. And the most aggravating part about this game is if a mob you could easily kill before somehow gets a collective number of good hits in, and that fucks you over. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of the degradation potion soon. I should be able to right now, actually. Q L L. There, you're gone. Let's get out of here. Alright. Now we're back to where we were before. I'm not gonna pick you up. Mace, if I remember right, maces don't have anything special about them. They're just a flat, good weapon to use. Just like an all-around good weapon to use. So, I'm gonna get the curing potion, the might, and you. I'm gonna just get those potions. Very soon I'm gonna bump into Meg. Can I? Yep! Die! There! We killed the guy that killed us before. Got back. I think Mekaro is supposed to be a mummy. I'm not gonna bother with any of the gear here because, like I said... Oh my god! Oh my god! That fucked me over. Alright, here's the other rare, like the other unique enemy in this game. This floor. Edmund. Edmund's holding a dire flail of draining. Draining temporarily, like, puts a drain effect on you, which temporarily... Alright, we lost one of our throwing nets because Edmund broke them. Alright, good. I think that's all the, like... Oh, it's an orc. Those guys can actually be fucking terrible even for me, if I'm not careful. Alright. I think inside there is a cloak of poison resistance +1, which might be something I want. Here's a bone. Here's like an undead snake. Alright, we're done with this level. Let's go on to the next. Oh, this level. Good. Got some good shit in here. Like those boots. Boots. I think this is a full set of armor now. Yeah, we got body armor, hand and... We got body armor, hand and legs, a cloak, and a hat. You probably noticed that I have skipped a couple of probably better protecting head armor than the hat I'm currently wearing. But the thing is that one of the debuffs, one of the like cons to a minotaur is that they have a pair of horns on them, which will give you a extra attack that happens at random. They will reflexively headbutt someone in melee, which is what makes them a good combat-oriented, close-range combat-oriented character to have. Which is why I usually like main them for this run. I might do different. Alright, we're gonna kill you. I've never wielded bows and arrows before, so I kind of want to right now. Maybe, which would be like an area of range that I'm never gonna have. Here is the first. This here is an idol to a god. Gods in this game, if you earn piety, which most gods ask that you earn, just kill dudes, and that's how you earn piety. Like Makhelb here. Makhelb is a god of destruction, and if I hit Shift I, this will give you an eye. It will show you what they'll give you. Now Makhelb will grant me if with sorry. For every time I kill, I gain piety. And if I reach a certain number of piety, I go up a rank in the god, like in my religion. And every time I go up a rank in my religion, I gain a new ability. For example, you start off at 0, and the first rank you get grants you the ability to gain health from killing things. Second will give you the ability to harness a fireball. You can summon a lesser servant of Makhelb. And these are just better versions of those other two abilities. I am not going to pick Makhelb. Usually, I will pick Makhelb because he will grant you, just because of that first ability, because that will give me a bit of survivability. Come on, yep. Let's just kill you. Awesome. I am 6 levels away from maxing out this axe. We are not going to be maining this axe for the remainder of this playthrough. There. In this place, there's just like a bunch of particularly powerful weapon users. You do not want to be fighting those guys in hallways. I should probably get out of that habit, but I usually like to corner my opponents in hallways because I am going to be emphasizing defense, being able to soak up damage, and what makes that great is typically it makes it so that in one-on-one close combat fight, I am unparalleled. I can kill anyone without fear of getting killed myself. But if I am swarming by groups where like multiple enemies can hit me, the damage eventually stacks and I will die. Some of like which will happen a lot. Like I think the farthest I have ever gone in this level is I've reached the dungeon of Zot, which will hold the orb of Zot, and that happened to me. It's like I got swarmed by enemies and I could not escape, and I just died. Now then, we're at level 6. Killed the bear. Gonna kill this gecko. I'm gonna kill all these orcs. Orcs are just gonna be a common enemy you'll find everywhere. A lot of the enemies you're seeing right now are just gonna be common around the place. Here's another orc, and a giant spite club is a better weapon than that, and holy shit, like, yeah, these, like, orcs are like, slower, but they can hit you for a lot, which is why they're terrifying. Bow, I would love to, like, put a focus on bows, eventually. Like, maybe I'll just skip the crescent axe, which is just a better axe. I've never used this stuff because it's just what's selling here because it's garbage. And so, yes, an immaculate temple. This is a 1-floor branch that isn't timed, but it has no enemies. It just has altars to gods. These are all gods. I think these are most of the gods. Except for the ones you can't, like, are just like Lungu is one god that's not going to be here. And all these gods give you abilities. And I think there are, like, 3 other altars within proximity. This is where I'll pick my god. You usually want to get a god. And I'm going to do the War Master Okawaru. Okawaru is like, I wonder if Sorg is here. Is he here? Because I also want to kind of show you Sorg. Because these are 2 gods that have very similar abilities in a lot of ways. He's not here, is he? Yep, he's not here. Oh, well. Okawaru, what he gives you is that he gives you an ability called Heroism, which boosts all your attacks, which is your first ability. It costs MP and piety, which is why even when I reach this tier, I will still not be using it because I could use it and then immediately fell out of the rank. Your next tier will give you ammunition as your piety. You can eventually gain an ability called Finesse, which will which is just like a haste. Okawaru will get, and then eventually your last tier is, as I gain piety, as I kill dudes, there will be a percentage where Okawaru will gift me equipment, which is why I want him. Also, heroism is just a good ability to have. So now we're a member of Okawaru. This is like Okawaru's religion. If I hit A, and hit capital X, I can renounce my religion to Okawaru, which is not good because Okawaru will be pissed at you. gods can get mad at you for doing certain things. All of them hate you leaving their religion. Here's some other gods. Oh. Oh, okay. Give me. I'm gonna put more strength. I'm just gonna be dumping it all in strength. Here's some more gods. This is Dephimos, which is a good god if you want to be a stealth build, like an assassin. It has skills related to that. This is a mage build, which will just you can request divine energy to cast spell. This is just a mage build, like a mage god, and this is just if you want to get fucking rich. If you just want to get rich, I don't want to, because one of the abilities he grants you right at the pat is that as you kill enemies, you can turn their bodies to gold, which is good in some cases. You get really fucking rich fast because of it. And typically, another reason why he's good is that some of the skills you have require invocation, an invocation level. He does not care. He does not want invocation. He wants money. He just wants money. So that's an also useful pro for his god. And if you're like me and never just focus all your skill training into your weapon and armor, you really don't want to divvy up your skills any more than you need to. Okay. Let's eat. Ah, there's this. These are emergency stairs to the next floor to the floor above us. There is one below. There is also an emergency exit below as well. The thing about these is that they're one way. If I climb up this, I can't climb back down. In this case, because the floor above me is cleared, this could be a useful escape from like a horde of enemies. But the reverse, the stairs leading down are not useful because then you can't escape. You have to like rush around for a pair of stairs to use. Which is why I don't use them as much. Awesome, we're done exploring. Done exploring. Accidentally, one time while playing this game, I accidentally picked the Canadian version, and it has, instead of saying done exploring, you have done sploring instead. I think this is where undead wights exist. That's WIGHT. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway. Here's a phantom. These guys they can turn invisible and teleport around, and that's it. For my character, these guys are fucking chumps. Most enemies here are chumps. We're gonna need those potions of curing for later, for a very important thing. Okay. Here's an ice beast. We're gonna just kite him over because he's right next to an orc, and I don't want to fight those two together. Can I use... No, I cannot use heroism. Alright. Like, these guys can hit for a lot of damage. And we have a jewelry shop, and it has a lot of shit in here, like an uncursed ring of corrosion, a cursed ring of -3 dexterity, amulet of harm, poison resistance. Let's see here. Regeneration. Boost your regeneration. Now, the uncursed amulet of harm makes it so you take more damage, but also dish out more damage. It might be useful for me because, like I said, I'm gonna have a very high base armor rating eventually, so it's not gonna matter. But I know what I'm gonna get. It's not that. I have not used the short bow yet. Let's try it out. And then we're gonna quiver the bows. We're gonna fire. Alright. Okay, it did not work. This is actually might be a useful way to deal with these. I got drain. This is an effect that it does not take away stats, but it does keep you from using these things highlighted in pink are now lower than they actually are. But the benefits of these, like, fighting whites is that they drop enchanted gear. Sometimes it's not good because it's cursed. And it's actually debuffed sometimes. But thankfully that just makes it easier to kill these guys. Alright then. I think that's all the white on this floor. I think that's all the, like, dangerous things that are in this floor. Necrophages. They make you... I have no idea what making you sick does. Here's some bears. Bears can go berserk, which makes it harder. We're gonna, like... There. Do I want to jump down the shaft? Jumping down a shaft, you fall through a bunch of floors. I want to go down this floor. I think this leads me to a bunch of, like, entire... Just kill these guys. All of them... They don't drop bodies because they're technically undead. And this one has a mace of protection, which... The reason why Oh, shit. Thank you. The reason why I wanted to go down here is because it got this motherfucker. Plate mail. The next step in the body armor, which is the... All of these just make you have, like, the entirety of these armor is that they increase your AC, your defense more, but they make you heavier and make it so you have a lower success at... I don't have any spells that makes it less likely that you'll successfully cast spells. Here we go. Kill you. I think we'll be finding bees here. And bees come in swarms and they can just kill you if you're not careful. Give you this. I think, yeah, like the swarms of bees I find here will kill me regularly because if I'm not careful. Can I use Yes, I can use heroism. I think I'll just grab this gold, kite you over here in this hallway, and kill you. So that I can get your shield! Now we are rocking a shield. Shields, like, they're really good for deflecting arrows. Oh, and I'm still drained. Heroism? I think I'm gonna pop this golden potion, which is a potion of haste. Speeds up my combat. There. Yeah, bees, they all come in swarms. There's another swarm here. I know it. And they all poison you. And so if you're surrounded, you will just die. You are more likely to die. It's the rest of that null, sir. You wanna come? I got marked. Mark makes it so every monster in the floor knows you exist. So give me that, motherfucker. Not great. They're alerted. They're aware of my existence now. I think I'm just gonna... Guess I have no choice. I'm gonna just kill you. There. I think I should have enough gold now to get those potions of might. But I also know... Oh, wait, you're here. Give me that. Ah, I'm drained again. Hello. Oh, I didn't put you on. Which is another protection against fire. An amulet of regeneration, boosting my regeneration to a degree. Ah, eels. Electric eels give you electric damage to me. This will fuck me up if I'm not careful. Alright, we got magic. If I hit capital M, I can memorize a spell. However, as you can see in this failure section, I am guaranteed every time I use them, they will always fail for me. I'm gonna get those potions. I'm gonna, like, go back up and get those potions of might. Why? Why? If I hit G and then D, I'll go down 7. I can go down select floors. Alright, then. I was hoping that, like, 7 was the floor I was on last. I was not keeping track. I was wrong. I only have rations, and I'm trying to, like, save those till I get to the lair, which will be a branched area of the map. Hope I can find more enemies here. Nope, that I can eat. Nope. Ah, snake. Nah, I can't eat you, scorpion. Ah, it's the bees! None of you dropped food. A zombie bee. I don't think you poisoned me, which is good. I might have... Sorg. I said it before that, like, Okawara and Sorg have similar abilities. And if we go down here, he can allow you to berserk, which is... It consumes... Which is heroism. A better... Like, in terms of stat-wise, it's a better heroism. But it also has more severe penalties. It gives you a minus berserk debuff. Slows you. It does a lot of other things. You can regenerate and grant magic resistance. He'll gift you ammunition. He can call reinforcements, and he will give you weapons, just like Okawaru. Okawaru as well. I have no choice, do I? I have not used any of my scrolls yet because I've been, like, too busy. Okay, then. Let's just start doing that. Let's just, like, start flooding. Alright. A enchant weapon increases... It will increase the It will just improve the weapon I'm whatever weapon I pick. In this case, if I pick the +0, it'll make it a +1. If I pick my +0 axe, I can make it into a +1 with these enchant weapons. And immolation... Immolation is a scroll that makes it so that whatever's within your, like, line of sight, it will turn them into a bomb that if you hit will explode, hurting everyone, including yourself. But the thing, which is in some ways a negative, but what makes it worse is that it can also hurt people. It can also hurt your enemies that are also bombs, causing a chain reaction. I'm gonna keep them because they are actually really fucking useful. They'll be useful for later. E. Oh, did I not read the scrolls of remove curse? Shit. That was a waste. I won't be needing amnesia. Fa. Oh. Oops, I accidentally hit that. Oh well. Didn't waste it. That's teleportation. Those are like useful. They'll randomly teleport you somewhere around the map. That's a good like emergency like panic button. This is a scroll of fear. This makes people another panic button. This makes the enemy if you're surrounded by enemies, pop one of these and they'll like distance themselves. Like they'll keep you away from a short distance. Um why is god damn it. I wasted you on that. A scroll of random uselessness is just as it says. It does fucking nothing. Which is kind of useful. Which is. Brand weapon grants your weapon and a brand. And like fire, freezing, vampiric, stuff like that. I'm gonna save on my enchantment stuff. For weapons, I'm going to be maining for the remainder of the game. Holy Ward is a sort of AoE attack that is only useful against zombies and undead related monsters. There are, in fact, undead related, like, there are, in fact, branches in this game that are, in fact, undead related. So if you go down those places. Oh, god damn it, I'm lost. I don't want to be wasting too much turns trying to find a stair down. So that could be useful if you're trying to, like, clear the place out. Do I have any more, like, identify scrolls? Alright, then. A potion of mutation. If this is our ability, or just our special abilities we have, this is your innate abilities, like my horns, like my pair of horns that is exclusive to my Minotaur, and my ability to headbutt people. If I take this potion of mutation now, I'll get a random innate ability that could be useful to me, completely useless, or actively harmful. I might use it later. Sometimes people have... Okay, I'm gonna take you. I think this place has trolls and gargoyles, which can actually really fucking hurt me. Or is this the place with the orcish mines? Yeah, this is the place with the orcish mines. I see that idol. Shit. Come on, come on. Let's just kite you. I kind of want to fight you. Damn it. Oh well. I don't want to fight you. Here. Fine. This guy with the glaive is actually really harmful to me. Alright, he's dead. I have died from this guy, which is why I'm kind of cautious around him. Alright. There'll be a guy with a halberd, and typically halberds suck. But again, like, this guy has killed... These guys have killed me before. There. I kind of want to be careful treading this place lightly. An iguana. I typically am afraid of the people that can just take large chunks of health from me. Because if they have good... If they are lucky enough, those things can instantly kill me. Alright then. I only have 2 potions of might, and I kind of want to save them for a guy that killed me on my last... The run I did before... Good. Now, one of these floors leads to... It's just like, you only came here? What the hell? If I remember... Yeah, this guy... Yeah, this is the floor with a elf wizard. Why aren't you guys coming up here? Do I have to kill you? Okay. Give me your arrows. I should have a no. Where are all my... Wait, hold on. Where are all my arrows? Quiver. Oh, I have to equip the bow, probably. Okay, can I aggro you two? Yep. Yeah, this is the power of stair dancing. You can funnel enemies in here so that you don't have to fight all of them. Come on. Yes. Come on. There. Fight. Fight you. That elf wizard I would use. There. I think that's everyone. Ah, god damn it. I want to be alone. To do my shit. Just killed a necrophage. Can't eat a necrophage. Alright. I would usually take this long sword of holy wrath because I was planning to go to a place that had exclusively undead, and holy wrath is a weapon that gives you bonus damage to undeads. But I'm not going to. I just want to do a... Alright. Heroism. There. Give me your corpse. Your corpse. Your corpse. There. Oh my god, a two-headed orc. They're stronger than the one-headed variant. Fuck you! Well, I'm now down to one. I'm only down to one. I beat your better brother. Come on. Let's see here. 2 more levels till 16. Ah, crap, I got marked. Ah, crap, that's also the gargoyle. Can I just aggro one of you guys? Yes. Yes. Shit. Die. Awesome. Actually. A granite statue of a hideous winged monster somehow brought to life. It has low, but it's extremely tough. It's immune to intelligence. There! Oh, you were wearing plate armor on top of your already diesel defense. Alright then, I'm gonna put on this ring. I'm not gonna need the protection of fire yet, but this will... This gets me 4... I don't see the need for this. The +4 evasion. Because again, I'm just someone that soaks up damage. In fact, I'm gonna check this off. We're done exploring. Oh, Komodo dragon. I wanna... Oh, well. Komodo dragons have an ability called Bite. I don't have a blowgun. Which kind of sucks. Blowguns are kind of useful because they can give you status elements. Why don't I just use a blowgun? In fact. I think there is a blowgun. Like one of the earlier levels I had a blowgun, so why don't I use that? The things are much more useful. And you can use a shield on top of it. There are one... Oh, yeah. I know who this guy is. He's... This is... If I had a Sea of Visible, he would look like a one-eyed tentacle creature. And he's annoying because you can't hit him. He didn't... I don't think he can go upstairs. I just want to fight you alone. Why don't I just... Yeah, why... I know one of these places had shops. Why don't I go there and pick up a blowgun? I'm currently on 10. Let's go to 6. Yeah, this is the place I wanted to go to because it's got that crappy shop. And I've never bothered with it because all they have are remove curse. Like, they have scrolls of remove curse. Shit. Which I get up the ass. I get those up the ass. And they're also kind of useless because I don't have that many cursed items. You don't have blowguns. Shit. Okay. Let's go to 4. Is that the place with all the shops? Because if it is, I would love it if I could. Yeah, this is the place with all the shops. Do you have blowguns? Nope. Nope. There's that miscellaneous shop with some... That should have... Please tell me you have a blowgun. Yes! And since I'm here... I'm short money. Oh well, I want the blowgun, so... Awesome! Blowguns! You know what? If this thing is cursed, I don't care. Awesome! Blowguns allow you... Are a one-handed weapon that can shoot needles out. And you know what? They're not... Like, they don't have a lot of damage, but they can sure as hell give you some useful status elements. Let's go back down. Yep, we're back at 10. Oh, I think I know who you are. Come on, baby. Yeah, let's go somewhere a little private and finish this off here. Good. And you know what? I'm gonna equip my blowgun. And... Nope. I can't. Heroism. Come on, die. Yes! I want your scimitar flaming. These things are gonna be useful for later. Trust me. Did I kill the... Oh. That's the lair. I've been talking about it before, but there is a place called the... Oh, you're still here, huh? Okay, let's go upstairs. Heal. Alright, where are you? There you are. Die. Where are you? Come on. This invisible enemy, I don't know what they're called, but they're all... Oh, I killed it! But they are always invisible. The lair. The lair is a branch that we will have to go to for later. Actually, I think we're supposed to go to it now, but I kind of want to continue... Do I want... There. That is a hungry ghost, a starving ghost or something. And those things, they decrease your hunger and cause you fainting. I think you're supposed to, they kill you while you're asleep. I dropped my bow. Yaks! Oh my god. Yaks. You must be afraid of the yaks. They're kind of they're kind of really tough. So I want to kind of kite them here to a... There. They're also a good source of flesh. Awesome, I got finesse. Like I said before, finesse causes you to speed up. Yeah, there's the... I want to deal with that. The reason this place has X's is because there is a sort of... It's not a monster, but an obstacle. That the minute you step into that area... I want to be fast. There. There, we're taking care of Okawaru's. I took care of him. And I'm gonna go down. I'm not gonna travel the entire area. You're supposed to go here, but I want to continue exploring the base dungeon for a timed branch that has a very valuable item for me. But I want to go down here because there's also a timed branch with some gold and a valuable set of scrolls I'm gonna need. As well as the, like, weapon I'm gonna main. This is a necklace. Yeah, it's an amulet of regeneration magic. I'm not gonna use them because I don't use magic. We're gonna... And this is a ring of protection from magic, and it might be actually, it's not gonna be useful for me because I'm just, for reasons unknown to all you people, so we're just not gonna use it. Fuck the rings of protection against magic. We don't need them. Some gold and chainmail. We're going to bump into a Hydra eventually, which is gonna be the reason you're gonna understand why there it is. Hydras, an 8-headed Hydra as well. Hydras have multiple heads, and each head it has attack multipliers. Its base attack is 18, but because it has 8 heads, you multiply that by 8, and that is a very terrifying number of attacks it can do. I want to kite it. See, awesome. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm not wielding this. I am such an idiot. If you're wielding an axe, a long sword, and similar slashing weapons, it is not a good idea to be facing a Hydra with just that. Because Hydras, there's a chance you will cut off their heads, and it will grow back another head, which will increase the multiplier. So if I had, depending on the things, I could have ended up with a 9-headed Hydra, which could have made it worse. I don't remember the maximum number of heads it can have. But it could make that fight even worse. Thankfully, I did not fuck up that much. And the reason why I picked the Scimitar of Flaming is because it has a flaming attribute on it. And if you have a slashing weapon with flaming, it will cauterize the wound, and rather than increasing the number of heads, it actually decreases them. There. Making it easier for you, which makes it a more ideal weapon to have. These things can bite, which is a move that takes chunks of damage from you, which is dangerous. Okay, let's just... Yeah. buckler. Do I want to wield the buckler? It's cold. That a +5 fire, because we'll be dealing with fire damage later. Fire resistance is going to be a key thing for me. So I might want this, but it has a lower shield rating. And right now, that minus cold resistance is going to be... I need that I need that cold resistance for later. You'll see soon. I think it's in the lair. In a couple floors down. This is another teleporting spell. Don't want to be here. I'm gonna... Yeah, I jumped... The only reason I entered that is because it was in the way of that ration, which I'm gonna need. This place has a shit ton of rations, by the way. Which is what... Oh, where's the Rhyme Dragon? Over there. There. Again, strength. My strength's at 23. My shield is at 8. Probably because I have... There's a shield skill, but I have been doing nothing but this axe. Alright, I'm done here. This place is... I'm gonna continue to clear the place out. I hope to God before I played this game last night... Oh. And I had reached the lair and got a good gear that I loved. I wanted to main. I got a good a brand, and sadly, a certain unique enemy that exists. Yeah, see there? That large chunk of my gigantic health. Oh yeah, I need to eat before I can, like, do any waiting, rest. You can't... This place doesn't have that many, like, corridors you can go through. Which is sad, because corridors are the most important thing. Why am I not... Because again, like, I don't want to be surrounded that often. So yeah, because I have horns, I can't wear a lot of headgear besides this cloth hat. And surprisingly enough, there is I can get bigger horns that make it so I can't use any hats at all, so... I think I cleared this place out. Oh, I didn't realize there was that drake there. Swamp drakes. Eventually we're going to find dragons, and dragons leave you dragon leather armor. Alright. This next floor is the wave of frost passes through you. This... This is a timed branch I want to go through because it has some... I think I'm near it right now. I don't want to rest, because if I rest, I'll lose. Just use you. Speed this along. I'm about to die. Heroism. Finesse. Alright. Enter. Please just don't kill me. Okay. This here is an ice cave. It is a timed branch I want to go through because not only does it have a powerful, does it have a, god damn it, no, don't kill me, there, it's dead. I can relax for a moment and rest. It will have an axe I want to be that I'll be using for the remainder of this run. Oh shit, this guy. Yeah, an ice statue. They are there are statues in this game that can use magic and projectiles and summon ice beasts perpetually, but they can't move and they don't heal. Is their downside. I'm gonna Thankfully, once they die, any like ice piece they summoned will disappear along with them. Keep going down like this. This place just mostly has yaks, wolves, and ice polar bears, which will. Most bears have the berserk innate ability that you see. There we go. This is why I wanted to go down here. It has an enchant weapon scroll and this. A broad axe. A broad motherfucking axe. I will not be needing you anymore. Thank you for serving me for this long, but Now then, I'm going to dump all my scrolls of enchant weapon on here. And use my brand weapon. We'll see which brand I have. It's all random. I got Venom. I got a Venom axe. I really want Flame. Venom's a good skill. Most things are vulnerable against Warped Blast. I don't want that because that's a two-handed weapon. And thankfully, most things here are weak to poison. So, I've got myself some defense. It's a pretty decent brand, but I kind of want it flaming. I'm gonna kite you here. There's this rhyme dragon. It's just a water dragon. Come on. Yeah, die. Is that all of you? No? Seriously? Are you all dead now? Actually, I didn't lose a lot of health. So, I think we're near the end. And this place, I'm gonna have you. Bear's corpse. No. Get you. Alright, we're at the last leg of this, like, one floor. There's our enemy. That's the boss guy right there. That ice giant. Alright, he's got ice, a bolt of cold. He deals 36 damage with his, like, battle axe of freezing. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god. V, and you are... Damn it. I don't have anything quivered. Oh, I'm dead! Damn it. Welp, guys. think this is time to call it quits. We had a good run. Not a good run. Not as good as a run as I wished. I should have used heroism and finesse. I should have used those two at the same time. And then just blit. I actually should have dumped all my potions of might in this. Ugh. God damn it, guys. I think, yeah, next week I'm gonna do this again. You know what? No. Fuck it. On second thought, never mind. We're gonna continue playing dungeon. We're gonna do this again. Do this again. Because fuck it. B, E. Set my skill training. Better yet. I'm actually gonna quit out of this. Why don't we do a fighter? Fighters do not start out with any, but I want to use him because, or I've never done Sorg before. So you know what? We're gonna do something new, guys. We're gonna start off with Sorg. Minotaur, Berserker, get a hand axe. We're gonna fight with Sorg. Probably not happy with me constantly juggling between characters at the moment, but oh well. We're gonna be putting it all in here and here. It's gun it. There. Get our flesh, but you're not edible. Get your flesh. Get your flesh. Yeah. Because Sorg has no armor. Like, Sorg doesn't give you a shield. It doesn't give you any real protection. You're only wearing animal skin. But he gives you Berserk. Die. Probably not a good idea because Berserk is heroism, but with severe it's a better heroism with a severe penalty in return. I want it so bad. So we're gonna try to speed through this. And I'm gonna use my Berserk as a substitute for oh god. Alright. Thankfully, though, the animal skin thing will be mitigated in a second because this chainmail's here, the ringmail's here. Drop you, put you on. We're just gonna use this so I don't waste scroll of identify. Alright, then. There's a cyan potion. Alright, then. H. Put on your gloves. Alright, should I go at him now? I don't have my Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Human core. Get meat. Sorg hates all magic, so I will not be able to use magic. I want my bow. I want that bow gun, so I'm gonna take you. He's dead. Give me that. What does... Oh, cool. He might... That might be useful if... Sorg's hand might be useful if I ever deal with magic enemies. Which I should be facing off against... Which we soon. I already start off with... Alright then. A god. Let's see here. All. There. Be taking that war axe and equipping it. Because I don't start off with a war axe. With this guy. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. D. Drop you. There we go. The thing is, like, Minotaurs aren't that good with... They're not terrible with them, but it's not their, like, high... Like, they're not the... Their highest affinity isn't axes, it's actually... Is actually war... Is actually maces they're better at, so... Maybe I'll have an easier time if I equip it. If I die in this one... Alright. I need you. Get rid of all of you. Put you on. Drop you. Put on you. Maybe I'll just get rid of the... Maybe I'll equip a mace instead. Maces don't have cleave. But they are just better. But they're just a flat, just good weapon to have. Actually. Yeah, let's just do this. Just stick with my axe. Looking at the aptitude, it says it's not that good. What's constrict do anyway? Never had any idea. recklessly for a bit. Get you, get you, get you, get you. Just get all the meat and get the scrolls. Kill you. Thankfully, I got some meat out of this. Get all the potions here. Got a potion of might. Quaff that potion, the flight potion. Kill you. That's the last of the enemies here. Get the scrolls and the cash. See if I can find that distillery again and get some of the potions. Get the curing potion, the might potion, and the healing potion. And I'll save you because haste is good because it speeds up. It decreases your attack delay. And I want you and there. You're a weapon shop that has shit I don't want. And you have this, this, and this. All of whom I have no money for. Eat. I shouldn't be doing this. I might accidentally bump into Edmund. Or Kure was his name. I'll bump into one of these guys. This door lead. Nope. Yeah. I want that. Dead. I'm gonna heal up. Cover. And this. Heal up on the berserk rage. Alright then. Took care of you. Took care of you. I think I'm gonna use Sork's hand the next time I bump into that ice giant. Take him on. Problem is I have to crawl all the way back to that point. That's one of the most I thought I... Yeah. Kill all of you. Get all the meat. Get you. You. And you. Takes care of you. Oh, I didn't hit you. You didn't die. Sky beasts. How much money do I have? I need 400 gold to get you. to get all the stuff that's there. The meat. Nope. Take you. Cut up the corpses. Go down here. There's a bullfrog skeleton. Orange strength. Hope potion. Killed you. I can call reinforcements now. I didn't even meet the guy that actually killed me last night, did we? Eh. We'll meet him soon. Fucking die. I didn't. Starve. None of you guys. Eh. A necrophage. Die. Get your food. Kill you. Go berserk. Kill you. Shit, Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. D. Oh. Oh. Oops. Well. X. I hate doing that. Because I don't want to waste these, but eventually you just get so many of these things you don't need. J. O. L. Let's drop that. It seems... B. E. D. Okay, let's drop you. I don't need a brilliance because that enhances your intellect. And I don't need intellect right at the moment. Or I won't ever need intellect. This. Awesome. Give me you. J. B. Your shield. Cut corpses. Equip the shield. Goddamn jackal. Oh. 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 God damn it. Fine. Okay. Let's take off the shield for a second and try this glaive. It is a anti-magic glaive. I won't be needing you. I think like most of Sorg's stuff is gonna involve anti-magic. Which but he still has Berserk, which is, in my opinion, a bonus regardless. If it does last the rights, I'm gonna find for a while. Okay. There. How much money do I have? Awesome. Oh no, I still don't have enough. But I am soon. Just keep at it. Oh, god damn it. I Alright, I'm trying. Alright then. This is gonna sound boring as hell to everyone because I'm barely talking right now, aren't I? Talking about nothing about the game. Climb up. Damn it. These guys won't fucking follow me. There we go. I might have to move to somewhere else. Not there! But oh well. There! I love you. Why did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? Damn it. Just so don't. Stair dance. Climb. I think this is where the lair is, if I remember exactly. Give me my gold. This. No. Help. Shelby. Help me. Perfection. What you mean, help me? I was trying to health because I don't want to. Hello. I have everything, but there's still a dot there for some reason that I've not reached. How much gold do I have? Still not enough. Help. Man, do those things fuck you over. Man, do trolls fuck you over. Eh. Actually, you almost killed me. Shit. Put on the... Why didn't I put that on before? Q. Even though I know these things, know what these things do, I still have to wear them because it's only when that happens. Because you could accidentally pick it up later. There was a time where I accidentally picked up. Yeah, you're required to do that at least. All right then, come on. There. Go back. Accidentally hit. Call. Why did I do that? What? Well. Awesome. Awesome. Call brothers to arm. Oh. Well, it died. Can I use a scroll of immolation on my guy and use him as a moving bomb? Is that possible? Because Erica. Put you on. Get you. Eat. Chunks. Eat. There we go. He's dead. Usually I want to like clear the floor out before I enter the lair. Oh yeah, slimes can like give you corrosive damage which decreases your gear. which is a very bad thing for me, since I primarily focus on my gear. Eat. My card pulled up. There. Nope. Give me the gold. Alright. I should be able to get all the gear. Alright. G. O. G. Let's just get all my potions out of the way. Potion of Livification turns you into a tree. Nothing more. Yeah, that's what it does. Roots. And that can actually be useful because you can hunker down. If you're up against a large swarm of enemies, you can take a potion of tree, hunker down, and just start mauling down the waves of enemies that are charging at you. I am now going to go and get all this gear that I want. G. No, wait. U. F. H. Y. What? Thought it said I could. The fuck? Did you lie to me, game? I need to... just... that. Get rid of you. I think I have all the potions. Now that I cleared the place out, I'm going down the lair. I guess I'll just skip that potion of haste. Enter the lair. Alright, asshole. Come. Oh, wait, I'm not wielding my axe. Where is my axe? Oh, you goddamn pumpkin porcupines. Alright then. Ooh, what you say? Hey. Ooh, what? Bullfrog. Give me flesh. That to sate my hunger for a bit. I'm not gonna need you even more now. Drop you. Drop you. Nor am I gonna need you either. Q, K. Drop you. There's just so much. H. S. Die. Die. I just ran into you guys, didn't I? Whatever happened? More. Get all my health. Get all the rations. I mean. Yeah, spiny frogs poison you. And that's about it. They're just frogs with spines. Alright then. Give me that. Should be done exploring. Yep. Alright then. More health. Come on, let's clear this place out. Alright, it's at 16 now. I'm still gonna want it there because the broad axe that we had for literally 2 seconds requires 18. So I'm just gonna continue that. Concerned. Alright. Get the crocodile's meat. Consume its flesh for its power. More yaks. Come on. This. I need to just keep. Okay, that's everything, right? No, it's not. God damn it. I just want to go downstairs and get back my axe. I probably don't even need to. I remember there being an. Oh, I'm right next to you. B. Find them. G. Fuck me. I'm about to die. Curing. Something. No! Oh, come on. Yeah, guys, it's done. I'm done. Goodbye. God. Fuck!